Hello everyone, Player 9 here. This is part 3 of the Frozen Wilds, and we're way into Horizon Zero Dawn. We have just been to meet the shaman, just done the shaman's path, and she's just given us, she wants us to take on our attack, basically. Prove yourself to the Were-Ak. So we need to clear out a bandit camp, complete a trial at the hunting grounds, repair and override a Tornek, and talk to Securely. So we've got to do 2 of those. We've done 1 already. We'll probably talk to Securely as well. We've got a side quest though. Secret shared. A Banuk shaman tells Aloy of a cave to the far north used by the shamans for materials to craft their spears, so we need to find a rail part. So we'll activate that and we'll show it on the map. So that's where we need to be, and that will help us to improve our weapons. Going to change our... No, we have fire modifications on our weapon at the minute, so we'll stay as we are for that. We've just been given a new weapon, which is a shock rail. It's down here. We're gonna have to do this. Easiest way down. Probably going to be something waiting for us though. Yeah, I knew it. Scorcher. We'll go very, very slowly and very, very quietly, trying to avoid them. So we'll get rid of the marker and we'll follow the path that we're supposed to follow. This is where we want to be. Seem to have a hunting grounds over in the distance, but we'll leave that till later on. The watchers, will avoid them. We've just discovered a side quest. Save again here.
If Ikri's not coming back...
She'll be back. She never falters.
But if she has, then I'm the one who...
What are your hunters doing so far out here?
We are of the White Teeth, come down from the jawbone of Banuk to test those who would run with us.
A test? In those hunting grounds?
No, it is an ordeal. Survive upon the glacier and the knife trail, as our ancestors did. It's been a harsh season. 2 have yet to return. We shall wait. Then we shall bless their attempt. Then we shall leave.
What does this ordeal involve?
To scale the glacier's face and endure 4 days and 4 nights, sustained only from the frozen ground of the machines. Our shaman has blessed the ordeal and permitted their harvest.
Metal to fashion weapons. The rest is forbidden.
What about the 2 who haven't returned?
It was their ordeal to face alone. Their life or death. Those who return know the White Teeth run alongside them. Those who do not know the White Teeth marked their attempt.
How generous. You're from Banur. Do you know about Aratak and Araya?
Strong names indeed. They have many songs. But there is a reason they roam out here, in the cut, and not among the great Waraks. This obsession with Thunder's Drum will be their undoing.
So who are the White Teeth?
Warriors. The first and the best. All young hunters hungry for the fight seek to run with us. Now the machines are angered. There was always fighting. We are well served, eh, Shaman?
Every day lightning cracks in the smoke of battle. Every night a new name to honor in song.
Aren't you even going to look for your missing hunters?
In time. As months pass, the meltwater often carries the bodies out.
Unbelievable. If there's a chance they're alive, then I'll look for them.
Even if they did still live, they will not accept your aid, Outlander. To us, survival is sacred.
Nothing else can be relied upon.
We'll see.
Okay, but we'll look for some missing hunters.
Survival is sacred.
So yeah, we'll head back off on our path.
The daemon's markings are fearsome, but a skilled hunter doesn't let fear.
Where's the goat? Dead. Have another goat. We need their parts for these treasure maps.
Not gonna be a problem overriding that man's heart. Catching it, though.
Right, where was I headed? This way.
Low and quiet, does it? Get to your business.
Nice,
Thanks
this
for
is
the cave.
Stalker's
Be alone
blood.
down here. Here's one of the metal birds. Got too much already.
blue things like that. That seems to be the currency around here.
Can my focus show me anything? Damaged. Guess the Banuk already got to it.
Right, this is where I just was, wasn't it? Let's go out this way.
What kind of animal? The keep just have to go up. If I could move that flying machine over a little.
How do I do that? Okay, now I'm confused. Oh! Oh, I see. There's a control panel there.
Maybe there's some way to get that flying machine over here.
Too late.
Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across. There's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo.
So right down, right. Nothing here.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
Need a lead. Focus might find something.
Oh, this is where I just came from. Right, okay.
Could you? No one's touched this machine since it got sealed in here. Mounting rail. That's what I want. Shouldn't be hard to remove. I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge.
Okay, so we've got what we wanted. I'm assuming this won't be easy. There we are. He's angry, but he can't do anything because he's hasn't got the weapon. Come on, die! Okay, we have what we need. Let's get out of here.
So this thing will improve my spear, huh?
We need to go right the way down here. We're going this way anyway because we need to speak to the other person.
Maria said to find her friend, the rock painter. Seems paintings mean a lot to the Banuk.
Got another side quest over here.
Come, Aloy. A little business arrangement?
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. And you know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So, I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried.
Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago, and I'm starting to worry about them.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about two things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these three. Just two youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these three?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel. It's not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made. A scorcher claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a snap morphine. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Okay. Let's sell some stuff to this merchant. Got a load of stuff we don't need. Notch charms. For the time being.
I can't spare the weight.
Don't forget, the Mad Sun King's cruelty survives. Even if we can trust Meridian, Sunfall still couldn't Fakuli spent.
Is this what—
Hush, hush. A shaman's secrets are not spoken aloud.
Is this what you wanted me to find?
Bind it to your spear. Use it to attach this for now. You'll find more, I'm sure.
Why are you helping me?
The blue light is fading. The machine songs are ending. And what does the Conclave do? They sit, they chant, they observe. No more. We must fight for it. And you are a fighter. We share a cause.
I'm not sure we do. I'm not even sure what the cause is. But I'm grateful.
No need for thanks. Only action.
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear. Works for me. Might as well get started improving my spear.
Okay, so now we can upgrade our spear. And we've got some modifications already. Spear damage coil 25% and 23%. Wonderful. Got 3 skill points. Gather resources and search down enemies while mounted. Disassemble resources and modifications into 50% of their metal shard value. Repair a damaged mount using metal shards. Increased chance to loot skins, bones, lenses and hearts. I think that's what we'll go with this one. Shard salvager. And these two. Yeah, we need to increase our resource inventory by 20% as well, so we'll do that next once we get the right skills. Wonderful. What else have we got to do? Let's see if there's any more find the missing hunters. Trying to see if there's any more side quests to pick up, but there doesn't seem to be at the minute. What is that one? Something we need to do later. There's a tree to unlock here. There's one here. So yeah, well, we're going to go and visit this person that she wanted us to see. Shaman wanted us to see, so we'll go up there. Got some more blue gleam. We've got 10 blue gleam, 1 pigment, 2 animal figurines, 2 pigments even. Blue gleam. Yeah, we'll get the blue gleam trader later on. Who's this person we need to speak to?
No more music.
Right, we've only got 10 blue gleam. Oh. So yeah, we don't have enough for any of those.
Good news is that bandits in the water wrapping around stone.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous
I didn't think the Tallneck still had any life in it. But I was wrong. Some songs are rituals, others stories. But my favorites are
You're not
simply
who we want
jokes.
to talk to then.
My father used to say, never settle for good. To be merely good is to fail at being the best.
Some say Sakuli paints prophecies, others say memories. It's all too heavy for me.
The sand near Sunfall is as thick as the snow in the
What are you doing up here?
What does the Outlander want? I'm looking for Skuli. You found her. Come, come. Let's get it over with. Quite a view you've got up here. It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here you can see how the light paints across the land. ever-changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen.
Araya said you could help me get the Werak's attention.
Araya works in strange ways, but I've drunk paint to survive in a blizzard, so I'm one to talk. I'll get you noticed, if you bring me the pigments I need to complete my work.
Araya said you two were friends.
I paint about what I feel now, not the way things used to be. Araya understood. Most Banuk didn't. I would have been exiled if she hadn't had Aratak take me into their Werak.
These pigments you want. Where should I look for them?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
The Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but,
You want to know what they mean? That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are called to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are called to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
Have you always been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banuk. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward. But I'd reward you as well.
Okay. So we need to collect some new paint pigments.
Remember, Banukai. When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe who delight.
Okay, we've got loads and loads of missions to do. Gonna leave it here though. We'll continue in the next one.
Oh, I'm glad
We've got to pick up some paint pigments. We've got to yeah, we need to find all these maps that we're looking for. Yeah, there's a bandit camp. We've got. We might do that next actually. Bandit camp, and we've got the hunting ground in the north, and a couple of side quests. Hopefully, we'll get more side quests as well. But we'll leave it here for the time being. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.
It would torment him to see his legacy drown.